Chapter number 10, pendant les vacances. That means during the vacations. So what during the vacations Monsieur Frederick is doing? We are going to study about Monsieur Frederick, Mr. Frederick in this chapter. So first I'm going to read the chapter, then I'll explain it. Okay. Monsieur Frederick est un journaliste français. Il est aux vacances. Il loge à Paris dans un hôtel. Voyons la journée de Monsieur Frédéric. Monsieur Frédéric logeait dans la chambre 114 de l'hôtel Le Palais Parisien à Paris. Il a reçu un appel téléphonique et il a parlé au téléphone pendant 1 heure. Puis il s'est préparé et il sortit de l'hôtel. Il est entré dans un restaurant et il a attendu quelqu'un. Il a appelé le serveur et il a demandé un café noir. Ensuite, il a mangé un sandwich. Alors, il est sorti du restaurant. Il a pris un taxi et il est rentré à son hôtel. Après le dîner, il est allé au cinéma et il a vu un film qu'il a bien aimé. So now let us study what this chapter is all about. This chapter is all about Monsieur Frederick. Mr. Frederick, he is a French journalist and he is on vacation. So he went to Paris to spend the vacations, and here is the journey, how he spent his vacations. He stayed in a hotel. The name of the hotel was Palais Parisien, and in which room number he stayed? He stayed in room number 114 in Paris in Persian Hotel, Persian Palace Hotel. Then he had a call and he talked on a phone for 1 hour. Then he prepared and he left the hotel. Then he entered a restaurant and he met quelqu'un means somebody. Then he called the servant and he asked for a black coffee. Then he ate sandwich. Then he left the restaurant and he took the taxi, and again he returned to the hotel. After he dinnered, he had his dinner and he went to cinema for a movie. He wanted to watch a movie, so he went to cinema and the film was very, very nice. Mr. Frederick is a French journalist. He is on vacation. He logged in Paris in a hotel. Here is the day of Mr. Frederick. Mr. Frederick logged in room number 114 of the Hotel Persian Palace in Paris. He received a telephonic call and he talked on phone during 1 hour. Then he prepared and he left the hotel. He entered in a restaurant and he waited for somebody. He called the servant and he asked for a black coffee. Then he ate sandwich. Therefore, he left the restaurant. He took a taxi and he returned to his hotel. After the dinner, he went to cinema and he watched a film which he liked a lot. Question number 1 of that questions, the comprehension questions given on page number 119. Répondez aux questions suivantes. You need to answer the following question. First question says, quelle est la profession de Monsieur Frederick? What is the profession of Mr. Frederick? He'll be writing, Monsieur Frederick est un journaliste français. He is a French journalist. Okay. Next question is, où est il allé pour le rendez-vous? Where he went for the meeting. So, il est allé au restaurant pour le rendez-vous. He went to the restaurant for a meeting. Rendezvous is a meeting. C part. Qu'est-ce qu'il a pris pour rentrer à l'hôtel? So what he took to come back to the hotel. Il a pris un taxi pour rentrer à l'hôtel. He took a taxi for returning to the hotel. Now, question number 2. Partir, you need to tell the past participle, participasse. Okay, so how we used to write the past participle? If the verb is ending with IR, so we will be removing R and only I will be added. Suppose verb is finir, to fini ho jayega. IR ending will be ending with I, RE ending will be ending with U, and ER ending will be ending with E accent. But if the verb is not regular, means it is an irregular verb, so it can vary, as we have studied earlier in the previous chapter. So it may vary. Okay. First one is partir. So the past participle of partir verb is partir. Next is prepare. This is the ER ending verb. You are going to place accent above E. Okay, E pe aap accent lagayenge. C part is prendre. This is the exceptional verb, and the past participle will be pris. Prendre pris. Last is venir. The past participle of venir verb is venue. Third question, dit vrai ou faux? First is Monsieur Frédéric est allé au cinéma avec son ami. Is there anything mentioned that Mr. Frederick went to the hotel with his friend? So nothing is there. Only it is written that he went to the cinema after having the dinner. So the complete first statement is false. 4. Mr. Frederick a été en vacances. Mr. Frederick is on vacation. Vrai ou faux? Mr. Frederick is on vacation. Vrai ou faux? Tanvi, Priyanshi, Jia, Avika, please let me know the answer. Yes, it's vrai. So Mr. Frederick is on vacation. Next one. Il a logé chez son ami. He logged in to his friend's house. Vrai ou faux?
Ma'am, it is faux as he logged into the Paris Inter hotel.
Yes, this is faux as he logged in to the hotel Russian Palace. Last is, il a demandé café ou lait au restaurant. He asked for a coffee, milk coffee or black coffee. Here it is written, he asked for a coffee in the restaurant, milk coffee. Vrai ou faux?
Ma'am, faux.
Faux, because he asked for a black coffee. Okay, coffee without milk is your black coffee. So this is completely false. Please write down the answers for these comprehension questions. Then we'll proceed further. In this chapter, we are going to learn passé composé with verb être. In the previous chapter, we have done passé composé with verb avoir, but here we are going to learn passé composé with verb être. Only one thing I'm going to do it with you today. I'll be going to tell you the verbs with which the verb être, auxiliary être is conjugated. ठीक है? कौन सी verbs के साथ हम être के verb passé composé में être के साथ conjugation करते हैं? That I will let you know today. Okay? So please complete this. Then we'll proceed further in next 1 minute. Now we are going to study that with avoir verb, with ether verb, which verbs are used for passive composite tense. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you one short form which you have to learn. Okay. Learn Dr. Mrs. Vander and Tram. Learn Dr. Mrs. Vander Tram. Okay. Now, what are the verbs? D stands for the verb descendre. D stands for the verb descendre. And the past participle of descendre verb will be descendre. Okay. RE ending hai. Descendre ka descendre. Next, you have to write this in your notebooks. Okay. Next, if I talk about R stands for retourner. Okay, this is ER ending verb. The past participle will be retourner. Next, M stands for mourir. Mourir, the past participle will be mort. Learn the past participles, then I'll tell you the meaning also. Okay. Then again R stands for rentrer. Rentrer, it's ER ending. Past participle will be rentre. Removing ER, will be placing E accent. So you have to place accent above this E. S stands for sortir. Sortir, IR ending. The past participle will be sorti. Then V stands for venir. The past participle will be venue. A stands for aller. The past participle will be aller. E accent. N stands for netre. The past participle for netre verb will be ne. N-E, ne. D stands for devenir. The past participle will be devenu. Next, E stands for entree. Again, it is ER ending. The past participle will be entre. E accent. Last, R stands for reste. Again, it is ER ending. The past participle will be rest. E accent. Now, what does it mean? Descendre means to get down. This is Dr. Mrs. Vander, the full form. Okay, tramp is still left. Retourner means to return. Next, mourir means to die. Next, rentrer. To re-enter. Sortir means to leave. Venir means to come. Aller means to go. Netre means to born. Devenir is to become. Entre means to enter. Reste means to rest. This is your Dr. Mrs. Vander. Then comes your verb tramp. ठीक है, T R-A-M-P. Here, T stands for tombe, R stands for revenir, A stands for arrive, M stands for monte, and P stands for party. So you have to learn the full form of this. Okay, Dr. Mrs. Vander Tramp. And you have to learn these verbs. Tombe means to fall. Tombe का past participle होगा tomb, and it means to fall. Next, revenir. To recover. The past participle will be revenue. It means to recover. Next is arrive. The past participle will be arrive, the accent, to arrive. Monte, past participle will be mont, and its meaning is to ascend. Last is party, past participle will be party, and it means to leave. So this you are going to learn today, and the remaining I'll be continuing in next class. आपको ये सब verbs learn करनी है. Dr. Mrs. Vander Tramp की full form you have to learn, and I'm going to ask you the short form and the full form also. I can ask you the past participle, I can ask you the meaning. So this, please be ready with this in the next class so that we should proceed further. ठीक है, इन्हीं सब verbs के साथ हम एत्र verb, auxiliary एत्र verb की conjugation करते हैं. That's it. और जितनी भी verbs होती हैं हम उनको अगुआर के साथ conjugate करते हैं. How we just conjugate these verbs with एत्र, that we will learn in next class.